So I wanted to do a video of the last 5 Disney movies I watched, but it turns out I watched 4 last week. I had the whole video set up and ready to go, where I was just going to do another movie review like I did with Five Nights at Freddy's, but I kind of don't want to just give you guys the ranking of the last 4 Disney movies. I know 5 is such a sweet number, and I thought they were all the last that had been released, and they pretty much were. But I'm just going to do 4, chop up the quick 4 videos. The first one will be The Little Mermaid, and then after that, I don't know in which order, it'll be Haunted Mansion, Strange World, and Elemental. Because I was supposed to do 5, but I'll just do fucking 4 quick videos. I don't think you're supposed to curse at the beginning of YouTube videos, but like if you haven't watched my movie reviews yet, they're much more laid back, not as intense as my main channel stuff. I have to put forth all of my editing time into that. So this is just a place for me to recommend you guys movies, give a rating on movie real quick, just give you my quick thoughts of them because I love movies. Y'all know I love movies. And I want to do this for you. So let's run through these real quick. Some shorties. That's right, big YouTube stars. These won't be getting monetized. I don't care. Not that I pull like 5 views on my secondary channel. But that's fine. So, like I said, we'll start with The Little Mermaid. Now, this is going to sound weird, but no, you know what? I'll save it for the end of the video. I was not expecting a lot of good things from this movie. Almost expected it to be total dog shit, to be honest. I don't watch live action Disney movies. I've never watched a live-action Disney movie. I've avoided them because I just didn't see the point in them. I don't have as much free time as I used to, especially with a child on the way. I mean, that's why we've been watching so many kid movies. I think unconsciously we've been watching and rekindling a lot of childhood stuff we loved, like Disney. And because our kid is going to be born in March of next year. Reboot Van, that's his name, as of right now. I'm not going to tell you his real name. Don't ask. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to watch this, but then my wife put it on, Marissa, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. Disney movie review, I've cursed twice. I'm not bleeping him out. Bleeping him out. Let's sit down and watch this. And I got to tell you, I was pleasantly surprised. It gets a little boring around like the end of the second act into the third act, up until the big fight. Also, spoilers, obviously. Up until the big fight with, I want to call him Ulysses. His name is fucking Poseidon. Poseidon and Ursula, I kind of combine them, but not really. Up until that big fight, it gets a little slow and boring and redundant. And just like, you get on with it. This doesn't need to be like 2.5 hours or whatever the hell it is. Good, but, you know, they could have gone away with that and just maybe chopped like 30 minutes off this movie and it would have been a little bit better. But for the expectations for it to just be boring and bad and like you're just laughing at how stupid it is and the CGI to look terrible and the songs to be really bad, that didn't happen. It's pretty interesting. Javier Bardem, or I think that's how you say his name, who plays Zeus, does amazing. The lead girl does amazing. The lead guy's pretty good. Melissa McCarthy is actually surprisingly good as Ursula, which was like, huh? And then all the little freaks that are Little Mermaid's friends are pretty funny, except this isn't a complaint from me, it's from my wife. When we finished the movie, she said, movie was good, Scuttlebutt kind of sucked. And I was like, what do you mean? And she said that it should have been a boy. I totally forgot about Scuttlebutt growing up. I loved Little Mermaid as a kid. Forgot he existed. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It is supposed to be a boy. She said that was her one gripe with the film. For me, it gets a little boring. I could have fallen asleep. It would have been better with a beer, maybe. And not a root beer, so. Honestly, it's a pretty good movie. You should check it out. I don't want to give too much away or spoil anything. Mostly because I started watching it about 45 minutes in. So I don't know if the beginning of it's bad, but I finished stream and then I saw she was watching it and I said, oh, you know what? Let's watch this together. And yeah, it could be dog shit. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm leading you to a bad place. But the last two acts of it, I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10, which is not something I thought I'd ever say. God damn, these videos must make me look insane.